support is that we have our paragraph checklist, and that you have available, and I want you to use that. That's going to help you remember, how do I indent? Where do I indent? Do I have a topic sentence? Do I include the main idea in my topic sentence? Did I give 3 details? And I'd love for you to give detail, example, then transition words, and end with a conclusion sentence that restates the main idea. Then you'll reread what you've written, check for capital letters, and check for punctuation. The other thing we have, Mr. Henry made us this, he made a poster here that is really going to help us with opinion writing. And he's got the prompt in the corner, writing prompt. Do you think people should be themselves or should try to fit in? What you wrote earlier this week was a preparation for today, for writing this paragraph. But this paragraph can't just be what you wrote yesterday, because that was just your pre-writing. That was just a few ideas. So now we're really going to put all these things together and make this grand. So I am acting as if I'm the student, and let's go ahead and get started here. First thing I need to do is indent. So I am just using the space bar. I'm going in about 5 spaces. I think that should be plenty. And then I am going to I'm going to add my main sentence. So I have to decide, am I going to decide to be myself, say people should be themselves, or they should mainly try to fit in? So a tough topic, and I'm going to start with that I think people should really try to be themselves. And to start, we can look at an introductory. So we're just going to go back to the purple poster that he made, starting opinion. So you can say, I think, I feel, in my opinion, I believe, I prefer. Those are all things that you might like to begin with. And so let's give it a try. I'm going to say, I think I'm going to say, I believe that a person should be himself or herself. So now I've said what I believe. So I don't believe that we should all try to fit in and be like chameleons and turn into those around us. So I'm going to now think of my 3 reasons. And one of my reasons was, I'll use to start. So I'll use to start, comma, I am unique. That looks like unique. I am unique and special, just as I am. For example, my dad always said, I'm going to use a quote here, you are one of a kind to me. Now, when he said, you are one of a kind to me, that gave me an impression that I'm special and I'm unique. And he said it with joy. So I felt great about that. So to start, I am unique and special just as I am. That's my detail. The example is, for example, my dad said that. Okay, now I need my next reason. My next reason, so I said to start, I could say another reason. And you'll be consulting that little writing prompt poster for opinions, so you can choose the leads you want. Another reason is, I'm trying to think of what I thought of yesterday. Another reason is, I have to think. Unique going to say there is only, I'm trying to say that we want to embrace really who we are. Another reason is if I try to change to be like others, I won't, be true to myself. Now I have to give an example. So my second reason or detail is if I try to change to be like others, I won't be let me go back and fix that. I won't be true to myself. So, to give an example, how about if I say, for instance, my students would, I don't know, should I use you? My students would not like to have a copycat teacher. I'm hoping that one of the things you like is that I'm not like any of the other teachers that you know. Okay, so third reason. So I've said, what did I say? I said to start with, another reason. Now I'm going to give my last reason. So my last reason, I could use the word last, finally. I think I'll use finally. Finally, being myself is what my parents taught me to do. Specifically, that's a tough word to spell. I-C-A-L-L-Y. Specifically, now I'm going to give an example. Specifically, when I copied my older, I'll just say big sister, she got mad and my parents were sad. What I'm not explaining is that I copied her a ton and it drove her absolutely crazy. But that's too much to say in this opinion piece. But between you and me, my sister Beth got tired of me copying her. Okay, now I have to conclude. So, all in all is a good conclusion. As you can see, I like that. As you can see, being myself is most important to me. Okay. So now I would call this a draft, wouldn't you? I can already see I have a few errors in here. So when I have a draft, what I need to do, and you need to do it too, is go back and read what I wrote. I could just submit this right now, not check it, and that would not help me grow my writing. It also would not get me a very good grade. So answering the question, do you think people should be themselves or should they fit in? I wrote, I believe that a person should be himself or herself. To start with, I am unique and special just as I am. For example, my dad, I'm going to change that. That should be a comma, not a period. My dad always said, "You are one of a kind," to me. Another reason, if I try to change to be like others, I won't be true. That's not how you spell true. True to myself. For instance, my students would not like to have a copycat teacher. Finally, being myself is what my parents taught me to do. Specifically, when I copied my big sister, she got mad and my parents were sad. Now I'm going to wrap it all up. As you can see, being myself is most important to me. So I feel good about this, but before I submit, I'm going to go back and look for my paragraph checklist, which I hope I have here. Here it is. Okay, and I'm going to check for all these items, indenting, topic. I'm going to take my time and actually check off here each thing so that what I give to when I submit in my journal, it is the best that I can have it to be. And I would love to see yours. Can't wait to see how you do.